Welcome everybody to another episode of the Lunch Table Podcast, and in this video I'm going to give you my review for What If Episode 7, Season 2, What If Hela Found the 10 Rings? What an interesting concept. I was always a big fan of the Hela character. I think she's a good villain that I think you could do a lot with. There's a huge lore, and I'm glad they went into the mythos and Thor Ragnarok. So here they completely flip it to a whole 180, and they found a way to humble Hela in the most interesting and unique ways. I never thought of, Hela interacting with the mandarin or any oranges for that matter. But I think it's interesting to see because they basically rehashed what happened in the first Thor movie, but instead it's with Hela, and it took place really long time ago. And yeah, she comes down to that place where, the Mandarin is. And so there's this funny interaction. And through time, she's learning to be more humbled. She even learns some wind power things that they showed in Shang-Chi. So I think the episode was really good for that. I would love to see a good Hela in the future. I don't know how much they want to do with this character because after Thor Ragnarok, and I know they rather pay more attention to live action rather than flip it on his head and tell Elseworld stories and stuff like that. So, but all in all, I think the voice acting was great. I think the action was really good. It was very anime at times, and seeing Odin, seeing his costume, and just seeing his power set and how well he fights, and seeing Hela and the Mandarin teaming up and fighting Odin, I think was really cool to see on screen. The episode did have pacing issues, I must say. So like if you take your eyes off the screen for 30 seconds, if you're looking on Instagram or something like that, and then you just look back, all of a sudden it just jumps, and it's pretty jaunting sometimes. I think the ending was really rushed. It was really jaunting. I think the sentiment though was beautiful, and I think seeing Hela painted as the good guy for once was something that was really unique. I don't think even in the comics they went down that route. So to see this was really refreshing. And I don't know, seeing even the Mandarin flip in a 180 and really be a great version. And it's interesting to see because he didn't meet his love interest yet. So I wonder if because he met his love interest later on, that's why he flipped and turned more sour at the end, which is unfortunate. So in a way, it was alluded to that perhaps there could have been some sort of chemistry between Hela and the Mandarin, but rather they did a funny thing and she wasn't interested, and he was like saying, "This is not going to happen. It's not going to happen." So he met a great friend in battle. And that's how Vikings are, right? It's all about the battle. So I think everything matched really well. I think the dialogue was really great. It was really funny. Nothing was really impactful here. I don't think anything would stay with you in the back of your head. And I usually like to watch things that will stay with me, or at least display some sort of nice thoughts that we could think about a little bit later. And animation's really good at that. Usually a lot of animation does that. Unfortunately, with this episode, though, it was pretty, in face value, pretty one note. The most beautiful thing, I think, was really Hela being good, reclaiming that, she's a good guy and she's powerful, more powerful than Odin. We see a costume change at the end. I think it's really elegant, just really nice looking all round and round. And then we do see at the end Thanos, and she comes to the rescue and rescues Gamora and the rest of the planet with the 10 rings by her side, and also some other Asgardians. So all in all, I think it was really great. I would have liked to see Tessa Thompson's character Valkyrie in some way. I think that would have been cool as well. But maybe they could have had, like, she could have been the second in command or a lieutenant. And apparently at the end, Hela will rule Asgard and the 9 realms, and it'll take her eons to really reform it and make it better, make everyone more free, because that's the through line. She just wants to be free. And so I don't know, the whole thing really matched really well. I don't think it's a bad episode. I just think it's the two it's too fast paced for you to actually take it in and really enjoy it. So you have to really think about it again and again. You have to force yourself, and I just don't like that type of stuff. But my rating for episode 7 would probably be a 7 out of 10, just because of the pacing, if they lived in certain moments. But again, it's 31 minutes, so it is what it is. But yeah, so that's my review for episode 7, season 2 of What If. If you guys have similar thoughts like me, let me know in the comments below. If you guys like this video, I actually like this video, and check out our other reviews. What If is ending soon. What If is ending soon. It's bittersweet. It's been a wild ride. It's been a great ride, just reviewing it with you guys, talking with you guys and stuff like that. So thank you so much for watching, and as always, see you guys.